Efendim şimdi rotamızı Mixology'ye doğru çeviriyoruz. Londra'da The Connaught Bar'da Assistant Director of Mixology olarak görev yapan, ayrıca Tales of the Cocktail Spirited Awards 2023'te yılın uluslararası bartenderı seçilen çok özel bir ismi davet edeceğim sahneye. Yüksek alkışlarınızla Giorgio Bargiani geliyor. Welcome, Giorgio.
Thank you.
Stage is yours.
Ciao Istanbul! Good afternoon, welcome. Thank you very much for coming and listening. So, sorry, I'm not a chef. I'm not going to talk about how delicious is my food, how well organized is my kitchen, and how sustainable are, my ingredients. My name is Giorgio Bargiani, so I couldn't be a chef. Huh? I'm what these days is called a mixologist, a person that mix drink, that mix liquid. I'm based in London, Mayfair, working in a beautiful bar called the Connaught Bar inside the Connaught Hotel. And today, I'm going to talk a bit about what we do, how we do, and how we've been doing for the last 17 years. And also, I'll present you something very special and close to me. This is the Connaught Bar, this is the team. In the middle you have Ago Perrone, which is a legendary bartender, Italian bartender, and the whole Connaught Bar team. The Connaught Bar book that we launched last year. And once again, all my colleagues, they're very important. A bar is made of people, a bar is made of atmosphere, a bar made of socialization. So, it was open, as I said, 17 years ago. I joined, guess what, 10 years ago. Probably Gokmen sent my CV, and he wanted to celebrate together here in Istanbul my 10th anniversary. But what was the mission 10 years ago was to create a new way of hotel bar hospitality. Because hotel bar hospitality back in the days were extremely famous for being extremely exclusive, extremely fancy. But what we brought in 17 years ago is creativity. Creativity in cocktails, yes, but also creativity in service, in approach, in storytelling. And that's what we've been doing since the 8th, 2008. The vision that was settled 10 years ago, still strong, is still very visible every day that you walk in the bar. And we kind of summarize in 3 pillars. I already said how important is the team, but what is more important before you start, before you hire your team, is to be authentic, is to have a vision, is to do something that is recognizable inside your bar and not only. So the identity is what you build. The identity is the way you make drinks, the way you host people. And the Connaught Martini is our signature serve, a cocktail that we made tableside each and every time, where we give the guest the opportunity to personalize their drink, because their drink need to be the way they like, not the way we like. And so this is true luxury for us. When then this culture is well spread within the team and repeated day after day, you can get this synergy, this connection with the guest and create a memorable experience that lasts way longer the time you drink a cocktail. And so back on creativity, because it's my main topic today. Creativity is not just creating something new each and every time, just to have something more complex or more difficult to understand or more articulated. Creativity needs to serve a purpose, needs to have a reason why we create something. So what we always keep in mind whenever we create something is, what do we use it for? And why do our guests need something new? Again, the martini is certainly there each and every day for the last 17 years, but in the last 10 especially, that have been there, we always and we still look for a new thing that will excite us, will motivate us, and also motivate our guests to come back. We created the Giorgio Bargiani 7 years ago, different kind of vessels, different kind of tools to mix our cocktail, but also we don't focus only on what's happening inside the Connaught bar. We always find a way to share our vision all around the world. Social media, Instagram, is something that we use a lot, for example. And through those channels, we want to give the same excitement to our guests, the same way when they visit us in the bar. Not only that, we like to make collaboration, to travel the world, to do events, to make our martini in several different languages and several different settings, because we really care about what we do and we want to share with more and more people. All good? I guess you're all very excited, I can tell. You can't wait to jump on the chair, but let me uncover something else. Let me present you something that is my latest reason of excitement and my latest motivation, indeed, as a creation. So there is a local, very local Turkish brand. It's called Pasabace. The design brand of Pasabace is called Nude. And earlier this year, I launched with them my glassware collection, the Bargiani Nude collection. Every piece has been thought to be functional and to look beautiful, to elevate what each and every bartender does around the world. But as I said, whatever we create needs to have a purpose. And my purpose, when I created this last piece of equipment that I'm going to show you in a second, was to give in the hands of bartenders globally the opportunity to be entertaining, to make their guests excited whenever they pour them a cocktail. The idea is also to be efficient because, as a guest, when we walk into a bar, we don't want to wait. We don't want to we don't want to wait to serve a fete, to toast with our friends and family. So whenever I think something is created, it needs to be beautiful, exciting, yet efficient, and need to give a purpose to whoever is the final consumer, the final person that utilizes it. So, with this in mind, I'm very happy and proud to introduce you the double pour mixing glass of the Bargiani collection by Connaught.
For centuries, bartenders have experienced terrible inefficiency. One cocktail, one glass, and one pour. It's incredibly inefficient. What if you have two guests and they both want a drink? This is the double pour mixing glass. Watch this. Two at the same time. Revolutionary.
Wow. Wow. I think I'm going to close this presentation saying that, we're always looking for change. We're always looking to create something new and more exciting. Sometimes a small change, a little addition, like a spout in a mixing glass, can and hopefully will travel very far. And as a bartender, I dream that this little invention will be my legacy in our beautiful hospitality industry. Grazie mille Gastromasa, grazie mille Gokmen, grazie mille Istanbul. Thank you very much for having me and see you around. Grazie.